Welcome to Nat's World, your passport to adventure, insights, and endless possibilities. For today's episode, we're going to be talking with the junior varsity instructors. I'm your host, Natalie, and a junior line member of the Mesquite High School All-Stars. If you could you please give us an introduction?
Hi, my name is Sylvia. I'm a junior. I've been an all-star for 2 years. This is my second year of varsity, and I am a JV instructor.
Hi, my name is Alondra. I'm a returning member veteran, and I'm also a JV instructor.
All right, great. Thank you for being in this interview today. Could you please tell people on this podcast who probably don't know what a junior varsity instructor is and how that really plays out in that role?
Well, basically, it just actually started last year. Mel and Emma, our president and our captain, they were our first JV instructors. Basically, you're leading JV.
Basically, you're like a coach for JV. Like, there's the head coach, which for us is Coach Hall.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the JV instructors that help lead the way.
Yeah, which is us.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty then. So I do know that whenever you become a junior varsity instructor, you first have to be on the team for at least 1 year. So would you like to tell us like the process of trying out like your first year to now trying out your final year, as we're going to be seniors next year?
Well, my first time ever trying out, I was in 8th grade. I tried out for JV. I was on JV my freshman year. And finding out about the All-Stars, I had always known about the All-Stars since I was a little girl. You know, I would come to my cousin's football games and all that. And I would look at the All-Stars and be like, oh, like, I want to be like them. Like, hello. And I am. But, yeah, 8th grade, I tried out for JV. And I did that for a year. And then my first time trying out for varsity, I remember I was so scared. I was so nervous because, like, all the seniors at the time, there was a lot of seniors and the juniors, and they were all so good, and they all had so much experience, you know? And, like, I looked up to them so much. And, yeah, that was my first time trying out.
I would say my first time, I never really hear about it till my freshman year. I'm not sure how I heard about it. It's because the pep rallies. Whenever they would have morning pep rallies, but they would have them on like
Outside,
yeah.
those were
That's
cool.
when I found out about them, but I thought it was cheer. But then I think my friend told me about it. They were like, "Oh no, it's the All Stars. They do dance." And as an ex dancer, because I used to be in dance, and I wanted to join a dance, but that for high school. So then I heard about it and I tried out, and I was like, "Okay, for it!" And oh my god, I was so happy when I made it. It was like an I made a moment.
Wow, hearing a lot of these, it kind of reminded me of my time when I was on JV. Actually, I was on JV my sophomore year because I had missed varsity tryouts. But yeah, it just reminded me of that time. Anyways, so now let's go on to your sophomore year, trying out for your junior year, how was that?
Honestly, it felt so different. Like, in a way, it just felt so different because I was now, like, the returning member, you know? So my sophomore year, trying out for my junior year, I would say it changed a lot because I was, like, on the other side of things, I guess, now. I wasn't, like, brand new. I think what was different my sophomore year, like, trying out for my junior year, I think it was different because now I was on the other side of things. And now I was trying out to be, like, a returning member. I knew what being an all-star was. I had experienced it for a whole year. And, bro, I loved it so much. Like, I feel like that first year as an all-star is so important. Like, I feel like it changes you, really. Like, it was just so cool. And, of course, I feel like the nerves went away trying out for my junior year. I was just more excited to get there and get it done.
I think for me, trying out sophomore going to junior, I was definitely more confident because I had made the year, and I really did grow a lot. Like, you learn everything that first year: your kicks, how to kick, how to dance, your technique. Yeah, it was definitely an improvement for me, and I'm gonna be honest. I did get a little, I wouldn't say cocky, but I got a little too overconfident. Sophomore going into junior, because yeah, I mean, like, I was already in it for a year, so I was like, oh, like, you know, like, this is easy, you know. I was proved wrong. I mean, I did make the team, but I was definitely I was yeah. I just put too many goals on myself that year.
It's just it's so easy to, like, underestimate yourself and overestimate yourself at the same time, you know? You have to find that, like, middle ground where you're humble, but also not so humble that you're not trying
Yeah.
to like get better. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And like you were saying, I think it's crazy, like all the improvement you do in such a short amount of time.
For sure. Not even physically, like just like mentally and friendship wise, like everything.
Yeah, honestly, I could say the same for myself. I was extremely nervous when I was trying out for my junior year. It was scary because like, you first start off at JV and now you think your position on this team where there's a bunch of elite people who know like more technique than you, like they're like you get nervous in that moment. But like, I mean, thankfully I made it. Like, thankfully that. But I think I was really scared, but I was so excited because I was so excited to meet these new people that I had been seeing when I was on JV. But definitely it was a scary experience, but it was so much fun, like dancing in front of those judges, But yeah. Anyways, so let's go on to our last year whenever we were trying out for senior year.
Trying out for senior year, it was so sad. Like, I feel like that is like the beginning of the end,
It really was.
Like that was the first of so many lasts. And it sucks.
It really did.
I feel like drill so easily became my whole life. Like,
it really did, because for me, mostly all my friends are from drill.
yeah,
they're literally your family.
for sure.
You see them more than your family. You see them through what? The morning till the night, and then even after school activities, morning practices, like you see them more than your family. They become your family.
Drill team is one big family, and like I said, for senior year it was just so crazy to think about because I remember being in 8th grade, just trying out to be on the team at all, to be a part of the organization in any way, and now like, having the JVI position and trying out for senior year and then officer tryouts and all that. It's just so crazy to think about.
Yeah, for my going into my senior year, I definitely got, I wouldn't say I was emotional that week. It was just a reality check that, our seniors that we had last year, we're the seniors.
Wait, it's so crazy because every single year when the juniors would try out to be seniors, I'd be like, oh my God, it's their last time trying out. That's so sad. That's so sad. And now it's us.
That's us.
That's us now. And that's so sad.
Yeah, I feel like Monday to Thursday, actually Monday to Wednesday, it was perfectly fine. Then mock tryouts on Thursday. I think mock trials, I was actually perfectly fine. It was just Friday, and then we were lined up. It was just like, I started like tearing up a little bit just because this was our last time trying out. And as JVIS for me and Sylvia, I don't know,
I feel like it's just that much more emotional.
Yeah, it really was. I was crying in the
corner. Me too. Oh my God, wait, me too. No, and not only that, but like I feel like us trying out for varsity, like our senior year, and watching all of our JV girls try out, that was so, oh my God. Like I don't even know how I'd like, oh my God, it was so sad.
Because we've seen our JV girls grow.
Oh my God, it's so
since camp.
Amazing how much they've grown.
Dude, meeting them, learning their names, like it was just like an evolution, like them going from, when was it, end of July?
Well, I mean,
June.
yeah.
End of June,
and they were a shy group of girls. And seeing how they are now with each other and with us and with everyone, it's just so crazy.
Definitely.
And I'm so proud of them. And hello, we're proud to say they are made varsity.
Yes, they did.
You're all stars. Thank you. Yeah. Hello.
Yes, I feel like, definitely seeing them through that whole process. Well, even that day of, I felt like a proud mom.
Oh my God, yes.
And especially like
dude,
after the results came out, dude.
It's just so crazy, and I'm so incredibly proud of them. And if they're listening, I love you.
Yeah, definitely for myself, I can say that like senior tryouts, like they got me. Like, oh, I was so sad. Cause like this is my last time trying out, and I was like, I still love it. I was gonna say I was beginning to love it, but I do love it. I've loved it from the beginning. And, like, just knowing, like, this will be your last time ever, it hit me. Like, it really hit me, But it's definitely a rewarding experience to see, like, the sophomores now going to be trying out for their junior year. And then, once it rolls around for their senior tryouts, we'll be there, And I think it's a very rewarding experience. Well, anyways, if you enjoyed part 1 of this episode, make sure to check out part 2. Thanks for joining us in Nat's World today. Until next time, stay curious, glam, and keep exploring.